Chapter 1. A Red Dress and Rain. The rain hadn't let up in 3 days, the kind of rain that crawls into your bones and turns your soul to rust. I was on my 3rd glass of rye and my 6th reason to quit the business when she walked in. Red dress, dark hair, and the kind of legs you only see in movies or mistakes. She moved like a song you don't want to end, and looked at me like she already knew where my skeletons were buried. Mr. Richter? Depends who's asking. She sat without an invite. Her name was Vivienne Lorne. Voice like smoke, perfume like danger. She said she was looking for something called the Black Kiss. It's a box, she said. Onyx, silver inlay, very old, very valuable. What's in it? Something personal. The lie tasted sweet in her mouth. I didn't press. A man learns to let some lies hang if the pay's good and the eyes are pretty. 10,000 up front. Another 10 when I brought it back. Easy money, but in my line, there's no such thing. Chapter 2. Blood and Silk. First stop was Eddie Fingers Malloy, a fence who dealt in high-end stolen goods and low-end morality. His shop in Chinatown was dark when I arrived. Darker still inside. Eddie was on the floor, mouth open in surprise, throat cut neat as a banker's suit. There was a symbol carved into the wood next to him, a spiral inside a circle. I'd seen it before, back in the war, etched onto the skin of dead men who hadn't died clean. Next stop was an old professor who owed me a favor. He told me the Black Kiss was rumored to house a fragment of something ancient, desire, weaponized and pure. A piece of raw want, the kind of thing people burn cities for. It's the stuff dreams are made of, he muttered, more to himself than to me. I left him with a bottle of gin and a loaded gun. The way things were going, he'd need both. Chapter 3. The Woman Behind the Smoke. Vivienne answered her door in silk and sin. She asked if I had it. I didn't, but I had a trail. She poured 2 drinks and offered me a night I'd regret for the rest of my life. I took both. In the morning, the regret started with a headache and a note. Find the kiss before they find you. They were a cult, or maybe worse. Men in suits with eyes like knives and smiles that didn't reach their cheeks. They called themselves the Dreamers. Said the kiss was theirs. Said it whispered to them in sleep. I said they could whisper to my fists. 2 broken noses later, I had a lead. Chapter 4. Harlem Nights. The penthouse was swank, mirrors, jazz, and the kind of money that never got taxed. The kiss was there, sitting on a pedestal like a sleeping snake. I took it. 3 men tried to stop me. 1 ended up with a limp, the 2nd with a concussion, the 3rd didn't end up at all. I brought it to Vivienne. She looked at it like a starving woman looks at bread, or maybe a bomb. Give it to me, she said. Not until you tell me what's really inside. She touched my cheek. Hope, or maybe damnation. I opened it. Chapter 5. The Mirror. Inside was a mirror. Small, oval, black glass like obsidian. I looked in. I saw everything I ever wanted. My badge returned. A life with meaning. A wife that hadn't left. A version of me who hadn't drowned in whiskey and regret. Then I looked up. Vivienne had a gun pointed at my chest. I wish you hadn't opened it, she said. You and me both. She fired. I flinched, but nothing happened. The box fell, shattered. A gust of wind blew through the room, though no windows were open. She screamed, and then she was gone. Not dead, not hiding, gone. Chapter 6. Ashes and Whiskey. The dreamers disappeared. The killing stopped. The city forgot, as it always does. I didn't. I sit in my office most nights. The rain's still there. The bottle's still half full. The regrets are the same. Sometimes, when the wind hits just right, I hear her voice in the dark. Vivienne. The kiss. And the dreams I still chase. They say it was just a myth, that there never was a black kiss. But I know better. I looked inside and saw myself.